Peter, Mary, this is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad. Today is the day when the true love will be restored and officially be joined together in front of your loved ones and especially in front of our God. You plan and so work hard on this, and now this is the day you will receive the reward of hard work. It is so nice for 9 months preparing everything from your marriage, your songs, readings, flowers, sponsors, everything that you're hoping, now it is here. Through these 9 months, you both understand what love is and what love does. We also talk about our God, which is the main source of love. And the sacrament that we will be both soon undertake. 9 months ago, you were here walking just between you two. But 9 months, you start learning to know that God is with you in this journey. In the gospel reading, we heard the Pharisees asking Jesus the question, which commandment in the law is greatest? And you have heard the answer, that you should love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind. Second, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. Peter, I have a question to ask you. What is the feeling of that moment you fall in love with Mary? Did you remember? How about you, Mary? How did you feel? Do you remember? You both are smiling, so it must be something special. This is the most important now that you're getting married, that you have much more to understand that we have to love the Lord God. To love God means a dedication of entire self to His will and placing Him first in our mind, in our soul, in our heart. God is to be first. If you look behind me, there's this big cross right there, and you can see how love that God has given us. He has given us His only begotten Son, and through that love, He died for us. In marriage, we need God. We have to put our God in everything that we do as a husband and a wife. We have to put God in the center, and always remember, we can only able to love one another if we have the love of God in us. To love our neighbor as ourselves, it is loving our own bodies. We have to make sure that we have to take care of it. We have to make sure that the food we eat is good, healthy, and not giving harm to our bodies. If we love our body, we will take care of it, like our neighbor or our spouse. We have to love them as ourselves. You have to remember the love of God, the love of neighbor, in spite of effort of love of each other in action, which change our surroundings. Fidelity to God, to charity towards, will be challenging us to the action. All we need to do is live like Christ did. If we cannot make that commitment, we should take one step at a time toward our loving our Creator and our fellow human. We should not worry, for God's Spirit will lead the way. May the love of the Lord God be with you the rest of your life.